What it changes is last month we basically discussed. They didn't approve anything. We discussed the current city ordinance, which states that open burning of any kind is illegal, except for state laws that might be applicable, which we fall into International Fire Code, and then we fall under the Department of Environmental Quality. So the way our current ordinance reads is it's illegal to burn anything unless you follow these rules. However, there's no guidelines to what happens if you don't follow the rules. So what I recommended was that we put some sort of guidelines in there of, hey, you can do this, and if you violate this, then A, B, or C will happen. For the entire time I've been on the fire department, the rate of a fire apparatus has been $150 per hour, which is what we normally bill for, like during the burn ban, which the governor ordered burn ban. It's stated clearly that the person responsible for the fire was responsible for cost of suppression. So we mimicked that language. So basically what this means is if you have a burn permit and you're totally within your rights, the fire department approves the permit, the fire department approves you on your desired day of burning, then you should be pretty good. Now, if that fire were to get away from you, there is, the way this is worded, there is a possibility of that you will be responsible for damage. But it clearly states that on the burn permit now, so there's nothing new there. What it also says is if you thumb your nose at the rule and say, you know what, I don't care that the wind speed's too high, I don't want a burn permit, I'm just going to light this up, you are then responsible to a criminal citation, which has always been there, burning without a permit. I believe it's $150. Plus you are also responsible for the cost of suppression of the fire that you started at a rate of $150 per apparatus per hour, you know, and any injuries that might be sustained secondary to that fire.
Okay. And so previously, though, someone had to pay the citation for illegally burning or for not following the rules, but they didn't have to pay for suppression or for
correct.
Damages.
Previously, you would be subject to a $150 citation, and I believe it's $150, which is burning without a permit. Or during in county situations, it's up to a $500 fine and jail time. Now, what this says, and it is only with the city of Piedmont, city limits, citizens that live in the city limits, nobody in the county, you know, nothing like that. We can't approve anything like that. But now, not only are you responsible for, are you eligible to get a citation, you are also eligible to be responsible for the cost of suppression. We are in no way looking to generate money. We're in no way looking to punish law-abiding, responsible people. We are looking to be able to have people refrain from irresponsible burning. And by putting this into the wording, I believe we'll do that. Because now, yesterday, someone could light a fire, and if it got away and burned a tremendous amount of property, or people were injured because of it, they were looking at a $150 fine from the city, from the police department, and maybe some insurance battles with insurance companies. Now, they're going to say, you know what, if I light this and it gets away, I'm responsible for a ticket plus the cost of putting out this fire. So it will make people think twice about irresponsibly burning.
Okay.
We're not trying to do away with responsible burning at all. You know, I understand we live in a rural area, and burning is a way of life out here. But with the new rules that have been enforced by the International Fire Code and the Department of Environmental Quality, we just have to be really careful on what we do allow and don't allow.
Yeah. And to clarify, all burning that takes place outside requires a burning permit.
Correct. Any burning that takes place outside, any burning outside of an enclosed building. So basically, a fireplace in your house, totally fine. But anything outside of an enclosed building does require a permit. Now, the little fire pits that people have out on their back porch and everything, you know, I think technically it would classify as that, but we're talking about a really small area. And I believe there is an actual amendment in here for fires of like 1 foot by 1 foot diameter, which gives you a little lenience, which would be an outdoor fireplace or something like that. But anytime you want to do a bonfire, you want to burn some tree limbs, agriculturally, you want to burn off your pasture, yeah, you have to have a permit, and we have to follow rules that are set forth by the state and DEQ. They are not city rules, they're not fire department rules, they are state rules.